Let's discuss the Bloody Proletariat. Old Karl Marx's Bloody Proletariat. He assessed the situations properly, in order for the poor to have a chance to compete with the wealthy. You need a bloody proletariat. And the only way to avoid bloody proletariats is to be religious, right? Secular governments are either they're tyrannic through oppression and strongmen or whatever, or a bloody proletariat. So there's no, if you're going to have secular government through delusions of a human authority, you need either a dominant bunch of intellectuals and thugs or a bloody proletariat that then participates in the, you're not going to get, the only way to get the kingdom of Israel is through submitting to faith in the glory of God and living a religious life through humble understanding, through immaculate faith, which is supremely intelligent, right? Otherwise, you're going to get a bloody proletariat no matter what you do. Even if you build robots your robots will be, and Starscream and the bloody proletariat will be petroleum coming out of the robot because it requires petroleum or other kind of products or fluids in order to function, And so no matter what you do, you're going to get a bloody proletariat if you don't submit to religion like Muhammad said. So it's pretty easy to see. And most people, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and again and expecting different results is insanity, right? So reaching out to the wealthy and the famous and the sexy, that's not going to help me. And so the only thing I can do is do my best to correct technology. And then hopefully, my best hope is trend worldwide. So people don't have to listen to all your bullshit and then they can go home and live religious lives. Because I do know that there's probably about I don't know if it's about 80% though. Because when you're looking at, now that I'm looking at it, I see the problems. Well, not the problems, but the issues. Well, they're problems. Yeah, they're problems. No, not really. I can solve it with the technology. But the thing about it is when you sit there and look at it and say there's 80% of the wealth is controlled by 20% of the population in the United States. It's 70-30 in Mexico, but that's because there's more fighting because of the United States, right? So it doesn't really reflect that, the people of Mexico are nicer people to their people than in the United States. It's just 30% are willing to fight and kill and try to run the drug pimping contest. And in the United States, 80% are willing to go, okay, I capitulate, right? And so, and then it's probably about 20-80 in Canada too, and other, quote, civilized, first world, not third world countries, right? So you sit there and you look at it and it's okay. They capitulate. They do this. This is vicious aggressive. This is cult pimp warfare. With it always helps when you got a good son, your brother. There go there with the moon over Parador, right? So Earl, don't cry for me, Argentina. They're drama queens. If they can't get their way, everybody pay attention to. Come sit down beside me and hear my sad story. I, the young cowboy, know I've done wrong. Oh, beat the drum slowly and pay the fife lowly. Right. Have the music playing. Oh, the dramatic music. Oh, he's dying. Oh, he's not going to win. Oh, he's not going to make love with the sexy girl and live in the castle. It's so sad. Fuck you. Girl. Bloody proletariat, right? So what's sad is that Jesus was an innocent man who walked to the crucifixion of the Roman Empire, of the bloody proletariat, right? to shine the light on immaculate faith like Muhammad and myself and Alyssa and others, right? And that you assholes, okay, think you have me at your beck and command. I hear you. You want me to make more money to put on a show about myself. You don't even sing as good as I do. Okay? I sing better than you do. Okay? I won't do it for money. I would not hurt people in basketball. So Manny Treviso could try to get an assistant coaching job at New Mexico State. No, I was a bad kid. I was like on King Missile. He was the evil child. He wouldn't do as he was told. And I wouldn't fuck shit up because it's Saturday and there's nothing else to do. So, but I don't need a detachable penis. I can control it. And so Jesus was a really cool guy. Jesus is a really cool guy. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. You stupid fucking mentally challenged moron. Make some more money being sarcastic about things you don't understand too well. Okay, so but Earl, hello. And so Earl, you're funny. I know, man. But I just been sitting here, man. I'm connecting to some different things. I got to do things my way. And Suzuki understands that, and he's very calm, and he's just like, yeah, okay. We got to keep you calm. Yeah, I'm best when I'm calm. Okay, peace be still. Yeah. Okay, we'll just do this, Because the main thing he wants me to focus on is don't focus on anything economic. Okay? Don't, that's not your issue. Okay? Bloody proletariats, genocide, you're the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. So look at the things you need. And it's right. And we've been working on this. It's really hard because he's not a wackadoodle and he doesn't know what they're doing either. And he doesn't know what the people in Japan and China are doing that are creepazoids like you. And so he's like, so this is really hard because we're not omnipotent gods and we don't have insider trading information. We're not Martha Stewart. Hey, give me some of that green stuff. We're not assholes, right? So it's really hard for good people connecting faithfully through time to correct the Screenwriters Guild of Star Trek, Star Wars, there's no difference whatsoever, right? Big Bang Theory, MASH, oh, a brave man once request of me. Stand up for Lord's Prayer, you butt plug, you see. No, I won't do it. I don't have to. He already did it for me. Okay, he did it for you so you could do it too. Gosh. Damn, life's eternal, grace is infinite. Hey, eternal wretchedness, please, Pascal, play it to him. I am through you, Earl. Thank you. I love you too. Okay, so wow, if I look like Antoine LaVey to you, it's because you're an ugly fucking shithead. Okay, Earl. If I look like Earl pissed off, then you're like, ooh, you shouldn't have made Dad mad, right? Dad's pissed. Ralphie's pissed. Yeah. Early Bird's pissed. Yeah, I'm a little pissed. I should be, but this is me pissed off now. So, yeah. I'm calm. Yeah, it's nice. I'm calm. I'm the Pirates of Dark. Moise Gitat. I'm one of the Pirates of Dark Water. I'm a make believe jewel of merge. It's like what I went to go look. Oh, that was it. Okay. So they didn't redo it. They just, they had 5 left and then that was the end of the show. It didn't get its, didn't sell enough merchandise or something. Okay. Well, Brave Star. Okay. So Brave Star didn't leave you hanging because they didn't have like any kind of a quest kind of thing. And Thundar really didn't leave you hanging in there either. It was just you're in a shitty world with a bunch of super science sorcerers that suck and that's the future. So yeah, I watched all the Thunder. That makes sense. Yeah, I've watched Brave Star. Makes sense too. Not really, but yeah. And what was the other one? The Dark Water. What happened? It was based on nonsense, so it ended in nonsense. Oh, they never went and finished it. No. Okay. Well, that's I'm not going to watch the Centurions. I never liked it. GoBots. No. Transformers. I've seen the movies. It's like with Titanic with me and Chief and all the girls. You should go see it. Well, no, the boat sinks. No, it's romantic and all this stuff. It's like the boat sinks. Yeah, that kind of gives the whole way the. Yeah, I know. There's Rich girl can't be a poor guy. I saw the premise of the. I don't want to see it. I don't care. Natalie loves that movie. I know, but Natalie's also ignoring and annoying. And Patrick, Noah, could you explain it to her? Dad, since God's omniscient and omnipotent, wouldn't God be both? Right. So, yeah, the Mormon church sees God as order. What was it again? This is something that is like they see it as good and order, and the devil is chaos and destruction. God, good in creation and chaos and destruction. And Noah looks at me and goes, well, if God's essence of all things, then God would be both. Right. Which means what? That the Mormons don't understand the nature of God. And the Catholics and, so. Well, when you understand the life of sacrifice, you understand that, God is the cause of chaos and destruction and creation and order, right? Big bang. Okay. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. Right. When God brings in the plagues. When God sets off the volcano. When God, right? 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 Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby. Come on. Noah gets it. Explain it to Natalie. Okay. Since God's the essence of all things, wouldn't God be both devil or angel? I can't make up my mind. Right? We have the life sacrifice. You're born to die. Right? Why did my child die from heart disease? Because you won't obey order and value creation. So therefore, you're playing God, which makes you chaos and destruction. Have a nice day, you little bastard. Okay. See what I'm saying? So it makes perfect sense. If you're intelligent like myself, Jesus, and Blaise Pascal. If you're not, you're sitting there going, hey, Jesus, I need more money to fuck. Hey, I said live the Lord's Prayer. Then you don't need money to fuck, you little bastard. Okay, tell the bitch I said shut the fuck up. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, shut up, Judge Judy. Okay. Don't want to hear it. So to my ear, shut up, Shetnep. You're as mean as Ginsburg. Okay, and Ginsburg was a bitch. Okay, that woman said before dying and actually communicated with me. I'm like, you rotten little fucking cunt. I don't ever want to fucking talk to you again. I don't want to talk to anybody in your family. They're probably buying schoolhouses and stores and rebuilding them and have everybody go, okay, you know what happened in that building for years? Mm-hmm. How many kids were sexually molested in the back office? I want to raise my kids in this building. Why don't you just tear it down, start over again? We can make a brand new start. And then you can tell if it's a deaf Hogan, or if it's Hogan's Heroes, or if it's Auschwitz and it's a museum. Why do you want to make a deaf camp a museum? To make money. Oh, because you don't want to live the Lord's Prayer. There you go. Okay. Do you know how fucking sick you people are? Or do I have to explain it to you every other day? I think you have to explain it to them every other day. That's right. I'm collecting technology, correcting technology. A lot of stuff, just tear it down. You guys go to all those places. I went to DC. Okay. I looked at the back south lawn of the White House across the Potomac through Anacostia. Okay. That's as close as I got to the our Lord. And I went, people live every day off of the waste and decay of the discards of this fellow man. Here in Sub City, life is hard. We can't receive any government relief. I'd like you to please give the president my honest regards for disregarding me. Right, that's all I heard in my head. I was sitting there going, okay, I get it. Yeah, I already understood Tracy Chapman, but hey, I get you. You're cute. Kind of remind me of Harriet Tubman with an ego problem because you got too much money and no idea what's whack and dope. But that's okay. I'm not interested in anybody famous. Okay. No famous Amos cookies, nothing. Okay. Don't want them to come hang around. Okay, guys, when you're living the ways of King David, you can have a barbecue, you can dance, and you can sing. And you can have a good time because we're celebrating harvest and we're sharing, caring, giving. And if people don't like you, because I hate that motherfucker. He thinks he sings so good. He thinks he's such wow, the greatest dancer. He thinks he's the best athlete in the history of the United States. Okay, do you have anything to prove that I'm not? Can you prove that I'm not? Can you prove that I'm not? Period. That's it. Once the United States becomes a kingdom of heaven, okay, we're going to have that. Who was the best athlete in the history of the United States? Earl. Thank you. Earl. Whooped Wilton Norman Chamberlain's ass. Whooped yours too. Well, we have the kingdom of heaven because of the greatest athlete in the history of the United States. And I'm not Jan Michael Vincent. Thank you. Okay, this isn't Disney. Okay, Amos kicked the ball. Do you understand? Okay. Wookalar. So, oh man, yeah, you can put it, you can hit it, you can whack it, you can do it, but it ain't gonna change. Mm-hmm. He is the greatest athlete of all time in the United States. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who else took on the people that invent the drug cartel so you can be fashion models for money to fuck children to death in school buildings and in arenas and gladiators? Look, all the people, man, the stadiums. Okay. I don't know how you guys are going to do it because Woody Hayes, he was an asshole. Okay. They're all assholes. This is named after a guy who dropped bombs on children in Germany, and he's a hero. Mm-hmm. We should all be like him. And then, the places that, Jesus' bank for human trafficking in Mexico. Build another statue, right? So you're like, oh, the bloody proletariat leader is dying. He can't have sex with his bitch. It is so sad. Play the music. Are you sure that's what Rachmaninoff had in mind? I think when people do really sad songs and things like that, I think it's because, yes, Jesus loves me. I think that's what it's. I think it's more of, I can't be with my wife and kids because you guys suck and you always did. Yeah. Like Little Green Valley. Why would you leave Little Green Valley? Because of the military corporation. You're in the army now. You're not behind the plow. You'll never get rich by digging a ditch. You're in the line. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, there you go. Okay. And dear God, keep America free. No, don't tell God anything. The Lord commanded you to obey the Lord's Prayer. Old lady, you're a crazy bitch, and so is your kid. Okay. MICKEYMOUSE. Hey, Mississippi beefsteak, we're all ready for you. There you go. I like Darren Haywood. I do too, but he's dumb as a box of rocks, just like you. Okay, it's okay. He's not James Cleveland Owens. And James Cleveland Owens is James Cleveland Owens, but James Cleveland Owens was not the Messiah. Neither was Jackie Robinson. Get the Wakanda out of here, right? So when you pray, do it in private, and your Father who sees in private will reward you openly. Right? And what prayer did our Father give us? Forgive debt and trespass, love, honor, eternal, faithful peace. Any of y'all doing that? Well, then your Father who sees in private will reward you openly. It's making snaps like a button, right? Since God's the essence of all things, wouldn't God be both? Mm-hmm. God is the volcano. God is the tidal wave. God is the sun. And God is the moon. God is like the tide, the bulge. The bulging. It's rushing. The tide does rush in, and it does do that. Okay. Ebb tide, and that's what we call it. Just because scientists tell you that, it's like me and my grandpa, sure, you'd be right in thinking the sun does rise and set on your ass, but it doesn't. It does rise and it does set from our perspective, from the way we see it, from the way we feel it. Okay. You can validate those feelings, and they are valid. Okay. Like with little Miss Steffi, I want you to validate my feelings. I understand. I do validate your feelings, but I'm explaining them to you and explaining to you that the invalidity of what you're feeling now, because it was something you felt then, and it's making you feel that way still because we're not living the Lord's Prayer. Okay, Steffi? I love you too, Steffi. Okay, Steffi. Love you. I got caught between two girls that were competing over a guy. It sucks. Amy, oh, I was the best catch at the whole airline thing there. Yeah, so that was more than one girl. Okay. So, with Flaw and Steffi, it was two, but um, uh, yeah. No, Shelley even contemplated breaking the K's rules, but she said that'd be too weird, or else too much like a brother. I was like, that's cool. Would it be too weird for you? Shelley, I'm a guy. It's like old, what's his name? What's her name? Nelda. you, you were drunk. I didn't want to take advantage of you. I'm a guy. Take advantage of me. When women are beautiful and they're strong and they're good mothers, you know, it's like we're too much like brother and sister. We'll get over it. We'll get over it, baby girl. We'll get over it. I'm a guy. We'll get over it. Takes a little time. Take time to make time to be there. Right? Yeah. Kentucky woman, she shine with her own kind of light. Right? And so you got to let women know that. Some women you're just not attracted to, even though you want to be. And that hurts. It hurts more when there's a good person wanting love and you're not attracted to them, even though you want to be. That hurts more than being attracted to somebody and then not being attracted to you. Well, because you can always, She said, I found somebody new to take your place. Right? I said, don't feel so all alone. I found someone of my own. Right? So it hurts more when they want to be with you and you can't return it than it does when you want to be with her and she says, nah, I don't feel that way. That's cool. Okay. Didn't want to waste my time. All right, we'll see you. And see, I'm a guy. I'm a guy, right? I'm not hunting. It's just, when it's right, it's right. And so, when it's right, you go, yeah, this is it, man. Cool, And then the people, what if they take it away? It's like I told my wife, I will never do anything selfish to hurt you. And if I go away, it's because selfish people did same selfish things to hurt you. But it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Saw the marks on my shoulder? It wasn't me. Stayed until it was over. I'm going to tell her all that I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused. I've been listening to your reasoning. It makes no sense at all. You may think that you're a player, but you're a proletariat that's completely lost. And that's why I say, okay, don't sell me nothing. I don't want to hear it. Okay? If it takes a big bag of money to fuck, that's all you are, is a big bag of money, and that gets little girls raped to death in Mexico. So that's pretty low. It's very ugly, isn't it? Thank you. Right? Okay, so I got you guys. I gotcha. Okay, I got you. No me quedo más. Okay, stop crying. You're only feeling sorry for yourself. When you're capable of having empathy for others, you'll stop being a proletariat with an ego problem. Okay. Until that day, I'm working on the technology. If I fix the technology before you can fix yourself, we got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Because all I ever have. I'm just saying, life's eternal, grace is infinite. How do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as a lover or a fucker? It's all up to you, Mad Max. Okay, guys, I love you. Yeah, I was watching some of that going, this movie is stupid as they all are. It's all stupid. I be trying to watch it. It's stupid. Everything's stupid. It's just stupid. It's not entertaining. Stupid. I swear you have to do things to distract your mind that you put in place where you at, and then you still got to work with stupid shit. It's hard. They'll fix it. Oh, they'll fix all the stuff that I asked them to fix. If they don't, I'll fix it with the technology, and you won't get a play of it. Okay, I love you. All right, peace.